Welcome guys, welcome to my first video of the channel, and in this video I am going to show you how to control two motors using a single motor driver called L293D. So what are the components we are going to use today? We are going to use a motor. Let me name this motor's name. I have named it as left motor, and this motor I have named it as right motor. So we are going to use two motors, 7805 LM7805, 9-volt battery, L293D motor driver, and main part of breadboard. So first of all, what I have done is connected the L293D using the dip. Otherwise, this terminal power 1 and this terminal enable 1 and 2 will get short, and the whole circuit will get short. Now I have supplied the positive power to all the power 1, enable 3 and 4, power 2 and enable 1 and 2, to enable input 1 and 2 and output 1 and 2, also to give the power to the L293D. Secondly, I have supplied the negative power or ground power to all the ground pins of the L293D. And in the input one, I have supplied, you can see input one, positive supply. And the positive supply comes from the LM7805, which converts the 9 volt from the battery into 5 volt. And you can see the positive power supplies are in the positive power rails here and the negative power rails. It consists of negative power supply, this negative power rails, and the positive power rails consist of positive power supply. Also, this contains negative power supply since I have connected from here to here, and this also contains this power rail contains positive power supply. Now I've connected input 1 to positive power supply, so it supplies positive power supply to output 1 2, which is connected to the positive terminal of the motor. So the motor receives positive 5 volt of positive power supply, and from output 2 it receives 5 volts of ground power supply, which is connected to the negative power rail. And the L293D, in the L293D opposite side, the positive terminal of the left motor is connected to output 3, and it gets input from input 3, which is connected to the power rail. So this motor has positive power supply to positive and negative terminal to negative. Now I have named this, since I have named this motor right motor, I will call it right motor. And this right motor will rotate forward. Why I am telling you? Because it receives positive power supply in the positive terminal and negative power supply in the negative terminal. Also, this motor, the left motor, will also rotate forward because it has positive power supply in the positive terminal and negative power supply in the negative terminal too. So these two, both motors will rotate in the forward direction. If you attach wheels and make implement this same circuit in a car, the car will go forward. Now if you similarly, to make it go backward, you have to connect the negative terminal of this motor to the positive terminal, that is output 3. So let me show you first the forward direction. I will start the simulation for you. Now they are rotating with the power of 143 rpm, that is in the forward direction. Now similarly, if I delete this negative, let me show you. Here I connected the negative power supply. Sorry, I connected it to the negative one only. Goes out from here. Now the negative terminal is connected to the positive one, and the positive has to be connected to the negative. So let me do it. Here it goes. Similarly to now this motor will rotate in the backward direction, that is anti-clockwise direction. You see it is rotating with minus 143 rpm and 143 rpm. And if you implement this in a car, the car will go in the left direction. Yes, it will go in the right direction because the left motor is rotating backwards and the right motor is going forward. And similarly, if you connect the its negative terminal to the positive one here, wait, first let me delete this wire. Yeah, now I will connect the negative terminal to this positive one and this positive to this. Yes, now let me run it. See, both the motors are rotating in the backward direction. Implementing this on the car gives you the backward motion of the car. And similarly, if you want to move it left, then you have to make it move forward. This left motor, sorry. Yes, from here this gives him positive supply in the positive terminal, and this gives him negative power supply in the negative terminal. Yes, it is done now. So this was the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it and you understood the basic concepts of L29, how to work with the L293D. Make sure to leave a like if you understood, and also don't forget to comment how I recorded the video. You can leave suggestions how should I record the video, and also if I did a mistake, please leave a comment and subscribe my channel for these types of videos. Thank you.